Hi, my name is Andreanna Rainville, and you're here with me at Holistic Healing Arts, and I want to talk to you a little bit today about mycotoxins and mold-mediated illnesses. A lot of our patients come to us after they've seen several other doctors and have basically run out of options. They know they don't feel well, but they don't know why. And one of the things that we often see being part of this problem is mold or exposure to mycotoxins. And many of us never heard of that before. So we've kind of developed a few things here at Holistic Healing Arts to help you determine, is this a path you need to look at for yourself? One of them is a really simple survey that you can go to our website, holistichealingarts.org, and download and fill out to see if you have the symptoms of mold-mediated illness or not. Another thing that we do is we use a lot of Dr. Richie Shoemaker's work, and he has a fantastic website called survivingmold.com, where you can actually go online and take a visual contrast screening test to see if the blood flow to your retina has been affected by neurotoxins or not. Here in the office we would do it, and it's a very simple test where it's called the functional acuity contrast test, and you are doing a simple vision test. We measure to make sure that you have 20/20 vision, and then we have you check each eye to see if you can determine contrast or not. When you've been affected by mold or Lyme or other kind of biotoxins that create neurotoxins in your body, your ability to determine contrast will go away. Now, in English, what does that mean? You'd usually normally see this if you could read a street sign and then all of a sudden in the evening time it's hard to read it, or you know that you can read that written sign on your wall, but now it's a little blurry even though it hasn't moved at all. So that's one simple test that you can do. Another thing that we would do is make sure you don't have what is called MARCoNS, which is just a fancy word for multiple antibiotic coagulase negative staph growing in your nose. Why would this be a problem? Because it leads to systemic inflammation, and we're shocked. 80% of the people we test have this, even though they have no sinus symptoms. So it's one of those often overlooked components of inflammation that happens in the body. Now, let's say these tests come back and you have many of the different symptoms on our survey, you've failed your vision test, you've got a positive MARCoNS. We may then go a little farther to check out what's happening in your environment. So we look at things like your environmental relative moldiness index, or your ERMI, which is a great test done through Mycometrics Labs out of New Jersey. And it's a simple test. You're vacuuming a square footage section of your home, or you're using a Swiffer and you send it to the lab, and they determine how many spores are actually in your house. Now, spores may or may not lead to illness. So another thing we look at is mycotoxins, the actual components of fungus that we know are toxic to human beings. We can check your environment for this, or we can actually check your urine, because it shouldn't be in your urine unless you're being exposed to it. So these are a couple simple things that we do here at Holistic Healing Arts to see, is this a problem for you or not? And then we have many, many ways of treating that if it is. We use a lot of binding agents. We do a lot to help clean up your house and your air quality in your house, your beds, etc. So it's not as though, oh, this is a problem and there's no solutions. There's many, many solutions that we would be happy to share with you. So if you would like, you're more than welcome to visit our website, which is holistichealingarts.org, or feel free to give us a call at 425, I never call us, 582-7678, and set up an appointment with one of our practitioners. Thanks so much.